you guys play against all dead men.
Yo, what's going on YouTube? Hit your boy Wishyouluckk back at it again with another YouTube video, and this is an incredible game. First off, let's just get right into it, dog, because Benny's nuts. All right, if you haven't watched Benny, I don't know what the fuck you're watching. Benny's insane. He's probably one of the best proudest players in the game right now. And just watching this game, you can see why. This map favors Benny's play style so much. I know on Friday, Benny was not too happy with this map, and he wasn't too happy with how it was playing. But let me tell you, Benny, if you are listening to this video right now, this map favors you so much, dude. Your play style, the verticality of the Warlock, the Vampire's caresses on the exotic gauntlets, the sniping lanes, like this is literally your map, Benny. This is your map, dude. I never want to ever hear you say you don't like this map, dog. You're insane. So you can see Benny has, there's a lot of things to take away from this game, and there's a lot of vertical space that you're gonna see Benny use that you guys should be using in your gameplay. But this is a lesson for Benny, so we're gonna do our best to critique Benny's gameplay. Granted, he is a creature of habit. He does a lot of the same things every round, and it's not like it's hard to predict, but it is hard to stop, because if you notice what he's doing, he's almost always playing to his advantage, as you can see right here. This isn't stuff that people do normally, you know what I mean?
Yeah, there's nothing. Oh, one on me, one on me.
That guy is just unaware, completely unaware. He could have actually caught Benny there because he was crouching and he wasn't on the radar, but bit of an overextend here. Benny got a little too horny for that kill. Unlucky. Nothing you can really do there other than, hey, Benny, don't extend when you see one person. Yeah, they seem to be doing a single carry with this Blinkles guy. I believe it was a raffle that this guy won. Pretty lucky, gets to play with Benny and Pure Chill. One thing about playing with Pure, though, is that you kind of have to shot call. Like, Pure Chill has a good shot on his sniper, but he is not a shot caller, you know? He's not going to be the guy who's going to tell you what to do, and he kind of, like, leans on Benny for that info. So if I was Pure Chill, I would maybe have a conversation with Benny on telling Benny to just shot call a bit more, like, be a bit more confident and tell Pure Chill what to do, because I know people who play like Pure Chill. I've competed in esports for a long time, and you need people like Pure Chill on your team, because Pure Chill is a really good listener, right? And they excel when they're told what to do. They excel when they're given advice and they're given suggestions on what to do, because then they don't have to think so much. Some players don't operate very well when they have to think and play.
Like Me by Snot featuring Andio.
I think Pure Chill's one of those players where he can play well, but it's the thinking part that fucks him up. So Benny, as his teammate, and because you play with him so much, try and be a bit of more of a shot caller for the guy.
Just fight from top stairs.
It'll make Pure Chill play better, I promise you. And there's nothing wrong with playing like that, like I said. Benny has a great angle. This guy has no idea Benny's there. Once again, you can see Benny's strengths on this map. The speed of the Warlock, the angles on the sniper, the accuracy of the sniper shot. Somebody tried to DM me and say they thought Benny cheated, and I told him to shut the fuck up.
It's just like stuck in there.
Yeah, they're gonna do the same.
Always taking vertical angles. Always. I get one of the biggest critiques, I guess, on this type of gameplay, though, is that Benny does leave his team a bit. Granted, he's not too far, but sometimes he does go a bit too far. And what ends up happening is he's leaving his Sherpa with the carry, and his Sherpa might get stuck by himself quite a bit when playing with Benny, because Benny's always looking for the angles. Benny's always looking for the play. He's looking for the playmaking ability in the match. So when you play like that, you're leaving your other teammates to kind of be bait. You know what I mean? Like, when you're a good sniper is always going to be baiting his teammates. Sometimes he gets a little too sniper focused and forgets that him using his primary is going to help his team immensely in a lot of the engagements. Like, typically he'll jump up here and have that sniper out. Yep, there it is.
I'm whiffing. I got one.
Luckily he was able to get a kill, but if that other guy was able to see Benny first, that could have been either a pick on Benny or a really bad trade for them. I say really bad trade because Benny is the best player on this team right now. Nothing against Pure Chill. Benny is the best player on this team, so it's important for him to stay alive, and he knows that. Benny knows that. He knows that his life, with him alive, his team has a chance, and Benny's very aware of that. So you got to kind of play. I like the focus on the down player. The other guy choked. It was a play by Benny, but it was a choke by the other guy as well, because the other guy missed 2 Dawnblade swords on Benny when Benny wasn't looking at him.
Didn't register. It was weird.
Invading radar. That's the Pure classic line right there.
Okay, I have Warpole, so we could team this. Yeah.
Seems to have the same opening. Once again, I told you guys, creature of habit. He does the same things often.
They're all on you then.
Like, it's predictable. His gameplay is predictable, but it's not predictable in a bad way. It's predictable in a way that he's always playing to his strengths. You can expect what Benny's gonna do. Like, you can expect it. It's just hard to shut down.
Yeah, I'll make it easy for them.
And that comes from years and years and years of Destiny. Look at this angle right here, boys. Look at this angle.
Tonight, by the way, he was really hard scope.
This comes from years of experience. This comes from playing the game, learning angles, learning map, learning environmental advantages, things like that. He has a great angle in the middle of the map. He's crouching, so he's not blipping on the radar too much. He knows that if he can catch one of them overstepping like this guy right here, that would have been a headshot if snipers were accurate in the air. That would have been a headshot. Luckily, he's able to get 2 hand cannon headshots on the guy. I don't know if you guys knew this, but if you just jump once in an empowering rift, you still receive the empowering benefits.
Literally one shot.
Played that very well. But once again, if you watch the gameplay, you see how Benny is the playmaker. He's the guy who influences the round.
He's an amazing emote artist. He's always got like a full waiting list, and he only does Twitch partners, but he's incredibly talented. Comment ticket booth.
Little bit of a different opening here.
One's hard scope back at the apartments.
Showing you guys the secret angles you guys probably didn't know about. You can watch Hut through this little crack. I believe that little crack was a thing in Destiny 1 as well.
I'm already half Benny. I might just play super.
I could be wrong.
Yeah, Blink, come to us.
Insane angles here. Like, watching this is like poetry in motion, man. You guys really need to be paying attention to what this guy's doing on this map. And it's crazy because Benny, apparently he hated this map. On Friday, I just remember him really being adamant of how bad this map was. But this map is like bread and butter.
I'm gonna throw a nade on that soon. Throwing a nade on it to prevent the fuck that nade up.
So they have a pick. They want to just play that orb. Unfortunately for them, the other guy is able to get a Dawnblade off and kill one of their teammates, which makes it a 2v2. So PureChill's job is to stay alive here. Benny's job is to stay alive. PureChill goes down. Benny's by himself. It's 3v1. He has a chance. It's unfortunate because PureChill had to live there.
What's up, Shaft? How you doing?
Benny also kind of choked his second shot on the Dawnblade in the air. Dawnblade wasn't looking at him and he missed. Sometimes it's important not to go for the flick. Sometimes it's important to go for the tracing snipe, where you're not necessarily flicking onto the target. You're just kind of aiming at it. You know, it feels nice to flick and hit the shot. It feels good. It's a confidence builder, but it's also easy to miss.
Someone just asked. I didn't see a name.
Creature of habit, going for the same angle. You got to be careful against really good players because
right.
good players will pick up on these things. They'll just pull out a sword, 3 peek you, wait till you're in the sky, and then peek snipe. It's happened to me many times.
You're probably close to another one too.
Big numbers.
Luckily for him, though, these guys on the other team haven't shown a single instance of learning from their mistakes. Like, they haven't looked at the angles that Benny has come from twice ever. Once again, Benny seems to really like this perch for the middle of the map angle. Doesn't pull the trigger on that hunter. He knows he fucked up there.
You went up.
I have it now.
Yeah, pop.
Still an incredible angle. All you have to do is sit here and you have the whole middle of the map undetected. Misses the headshot.
They're gonna run at me. I'm just gonna end for it.
So PureChill has his super active. PureChill seems to be waiting for something. I'm not sure what he was waiting for. Maybe there was a sniper looking at him. PureChill gets a kill, but that crabby guy seems to kill both of them. Now Benny's just going to be playing his empowering rift. The other guy gets a res. It's 1v3 once again. Benny does have his Dawnblade here soon. Good play. Get the res. Go for the guy behind you. That's by himself. Yep. Perfect play. This is a bit of an overextend. That guy's giving him the res. All Benny has to do here is close the distance on this guy, but instead he throws the Dawn Blade and misses. Benny should have looked for the closer target. You always, in Dawn Blade's hard to hit from afar, right? Because especially if you're aiming at another Dawn Blade, those guys have air dash. They can get away from your Dawn Blade very, very quickly. You want to go for the closer target. So that was a bit of a mistake there from Benny. The res was the right play, but he should have went for the guy on truck. And I'm sure this isn't anything new to Benny, you know, but I'm sure Benny knows this already. When you make the mistake in game, you know what mistake you made right away. This is more so for your guys' learning purposes, watching a great player make mistakes so that you guys know that everyone's human, everyone makes mistakes, but this is the mistakes that you don't want to make. Benny's going for the angle here. Looks like he's going to be using his grenade flying angle again. Yep. This is a very good angle he uses often. Nothing in front of him.
They're not going to push you until they get their spec, Benny. Hundo P.
That's fine. Just chilling. We can baby a spec or we can float away from it. Just if you have your nade up, save your nade until you can float from spec.
Yeah.
At this point, it's just the cat and mouse game. The snipers on each team are looking for angles.
Yeah, they're definitely playing for that next spec.
It's Benny's team's job not to peek, just to let Benny do his thing.
Yeah, he's definitely playing for it then. You guys popped at the same round. Alright, 50 seconds. He's gonna come down to the spec.
There's 3 peeking.
I don't want to peek shit and die on you. I do have Vorpal on my shit. Oh,
Yeah,
I got
Vorpal's on. They have a Dawn.
The other team has a Dawn Blade here.
Fuck.
So this other team is making a huge mistake not pushing with this Dawn Blade.
Yeah.
And they have a Spectral Blade. This other team is making a massive mistake not using their supers. They know that Pure Chill and Benny just use their Dawn Blades. They're not going to have supers right now.
In spec charge. I don't know if that's the Dawn.
They popped the Spectral.
Trying to look at you.
They're able to kill the carry.
Almost charge.
That Warlock makes a big mistake. Not paying attention to the air. They still have a Dawn Blade and an active Spectral. Spectral and Dawn Blade should just be sitting in zone on healing rifts and shit. Their Dawn Blade should be pushing hard, actually. There it is. He's able to get he's picked. Pure Chill gets the kill.
Both burning.
Both burning from the solar grenade. Incredible grenade from Benny. And now they just have to slowly push the zone. They just slowly choke the zone out.
They're empowering. I'm one tapped. I'm literally weak as fuck. You gotta take it easy.
Okay.
Benny knows that if he dies, the game's over. Now he's just playing support. Misses the melee. Misses the shot. Misses the shot. Gets the final kill. Pure Chill does. And that is the game. Hopefully you guys learned something from that. That was an incredible game. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoy the videos, please do not hesitate to hit the like button. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.